morning to all dear friends. We are from Team 2. We are discussing about the topic impacts of Western culture on Indian youth. Culture means what we have, and tradition means what we are. Many of the countries have different, only unique tradition and unique culture, but Indians have desired culture and traditions. India is mainly known about its presence and dances and music and many more.
As Surya said, tradition means what we are and culture means what we have. From that, let us take example of Western clothes. In the past, people wear traditional dress like women wear saris and men salwars. But nowadays, youth are very much fascinated to wear Western clothes like jeans, t-shirts, and etc. But by wearing these clothes, Western culture made us to follow the other countries and develop our according to positive thought. But youth are also fascinated to go pubs and all. In there, men and women both are in much drastic stage by taking excess of drugs and wine and all. By this I can say that Western culture is good, but it need to be taken in a good way, not in another way.
Well, world is developing in many fields, such as like in IT, manufacturing, and whatnot in everything. This had made a tie to every nation's people and their culture. The impact of this is more on youth because it has its impacts in everything, like in dressing sense, food habits. And the next one, let us consider a girl of 16 wearing a sari and going to temple with a granny. It will be shocking for teenagers of nowadays because we all are being influenced by Western culture. Mainly, India is a tree whose roots are culture, tradition, harmony and brotherhood. It's our duty to protect it.
Yes, discussed manufacturing and other ways. That is the modernization. Modernization is different from westernization. Could you know westernization is nothing but it's a culture. Modernization is our development. Now Western culture is a good thing for us and also bad thing for us. By westernization culture gives good things as our rights and etc. Bad things is our naturality. So it is our good things is there and bad things is also there.
So comes about the generation point that I want to give you an example there. When I used to meet a boy of 6 years old, I asked him, do you know who is Subhash Chandra Bose? He used to say that, just I want to give you an example how the impact of Western culture is there. I mean, movies, watching movies and adopting the fast culture. He said that, I don't know who is Subhash Chandra Bose, I don't know. Do you know Chiranjeevi? Yes, I know Chiranjeevi. You know that in height and post, I used to see so many posts in heights. So we can see that how Western culture is going to be impact on the youth and mainly based on the children at the age of 6 years also. So we can state that how disaster is creating in the minds of people of the age of 6 years. Yes.
Coming to music and dance, we must encourage Western culture. We must now people are fascinated about Western culture, but we must respect Indian culture to ancient culture. We must offer. Coming to music and dance, music includes our Indian culture. Music includes instrumental and vocal. Vocal includes Hindustan styles and instrumental like veena, tabla, etc. Now, teachers are saying to students that don't carry instruments like veenas because they are heavy to carry from one place to another place. Now, coming to dances like Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, people are earning their lives by performing these dances on auditoriums, etc.
As Wali stated, that we should support Western culture. Yes, we should support it, but not at the expense of our own culture and tradition. we should, while supporting it, we should not forget our traditions and culture.
Yes, as Swati states, nowadays we are not at all seeing the traditional dances. For seeing them, we are buying, we are selling some money and we are seeing them in auditoriums. And Indian culture spreads all over the world. But as coming to Western culture, it's good too, but it misses some values and ethics what we have.
One reason made Indian culture to loss of glory and legacy. In this competitive world, and every parent expecting a child today focus on academics.
As Geetika said, we need to respect our tradition, at least in the place of festivals, temples, at least those places we can wear our traditional dress rather than western clothes.
It's not wrong to wear the dress in which we may feel comfortable, but not all the time. At least during, she stated, at least during the festive times or during some occasions, one should prefer the traditional dresses.
Okay, friends. We know that a great personalities, Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and Gandhiji, we all know that. Could you know their dressing? They are different with us. They are dressing like true Indian men. And nowadays, the dressing is very different from that. So they are look like good personalities.
As Srinu said, education is important to the people and parents and guardians also. Even guardians also they told about the education only and they forget the Indian culture and traditions.
Yes, as Amita stated, we feel comfort in western dresses, but by wearing Indian dresses, it shows our tradition. It shows our value or respect towards our culture.
Nowadays, many of our youth are tremendously affected by Western culture. It's fun, but what is the fault in it? Is it in fault of Western culture? No. Is it in fault of Indian culture? No. But the fault is in the people who designs our studies syllabi. Means here they are not at all including the moral values which are in our Indian culture.
What I want to say, I want to support the point of that it's a wonderful point because there is one statement that it totally impacts on the people first. Because I want to support this, like whenever I'm going to Tirupati, there I can see that the styles of, they are opposing the people to please, they are pleasing the people to please wear the traditional dresses. So we can see that how the tradition is going to be disaster, that it is our right, it is our custom to wear traditional dresses for temples. But it is staying in a pleasing manner. So we have to see that how the impact is playing a major role in our life. So we have to adopt the culture and tradition in a good manner. It is our fault that we are using it in a wrong words. So going to that next, Srinu stated one point, it's a wonderful point that I want to say is, parents are mostly paying more importance on just on education, but they are not giving more importance on ethics and moral values and how to dress our styles, and they are not paying interest on it. They are just concentrating on the marks and the business and something like that.
Yes, coming to language also, our parents are going to think that my children is speaking English, good English, but they are not getting to know that to learn the own language what we have.
The sole reason why we Indians wanted on a global floor is that due to the vintage of our country, we should protect it. What do you say?
Yeah, it's a wonderful point. And I want to support this point by saying that Desa Bhasha and Telugu Lessa. So it's just going to be renewed because nobody is speaking. We can say that in every program or in every aspect of our life, we are going to speak in English. And there are many programs help to speak in English or some like group discussions are made in English. But they are not concentrating on the Telugu subject or by Telugu language we can learn some of the moral values like rain when in one place I used to listen the song. The leader is going to say that Rain Rain Go Away song in English is there. From that, what we are going to learn in the Rain Rain Go Away? So we are saying that rain to go away from that. So how can we learn moral values? And so this type of Western education is playing an important role, major role in the minds of children from the youth stage also. So we have to control.
And my conclusion is, we need to adapt to the culture, but not leaving our original culture.
Yes, as Anita stated, we must not leave our culture. If everyone think like that only, then singers like Lata Mangeshkar